we will see. Maybe the doctors will try and weigh him. Should make a clear judgment whether he does need that surgery. It really might be the season. Will be now a week break, maybe after the Matei Grand Prix in Japan, the Thorn resume after the Parliament in Australia. And clearly this left shoulder injury is priming a bit of a speed images fracture one now. I feel, did you? Yeah, that stems all the way back to the Red Bull ring. He tried it to do in Austria when he dislocated it. He's been having same pain in that shoulder ever since he then also about his shoulder in a crash. Being trucked is slowly to the Mania Grand Prix till he's been picking up the bruises in recent times that damage to Antonio, which has understandably seen his early season form tail off somewhat. No, he's having that shoulder. Showell, there was also signs of his in his right forearm. He told him the Nizana Grand Prix. It was such a physical couple of weekends. I believe resolved at the moment Simoncelli or they brought in Motogp and Babbage to Antonio, so not from you from that. Although you subbing made of that start in this session. Second at an over, just ahead of his BR4016 mate Marco, but he was at a much more relaxed and should live up to the Indonesian Grand Prix they did 1 year ago. And when I think he just arrived at me, but now I think he was session began, having had some recent surgery himself back in Europe. Strong start the weekend though, for the upwards 6th, 2nd and 3rd at the moment. Yeah, that was amazing. What the rides of 2023 was near as best Saki. Weekend before Mandalika, I think it was the Sunday before Mandalika, fractured his collarbone training at the big arm, a 46 match in Tabumia. That was declared big on Friday morning just before I do one, and then Solar House finished third in the sprint on Saturday. It was a fighting fifth when the main log guy said before the same was it by the Nottingham 7th and 2. Thankfully for his sake, he and Ryan Shea by the mid 2024. He's great shape, fully fit. Went off the back with right, no place 5 days ago. We put him in the crowd in Misano. That's not a course back the KTM theme or around that his first winners. I'm a Mandalika Grand Prix and somewhat different conditions of our experience this morning. Remember Gala Oliveira trying to the right conditions back in 2020. Sure, it was a disappointing and frustrating weekend. KJ last time out in Misano. Cam no bounce back one. Let's go some folks. Well, boss Francesco Ridotti and Johnson. Yeah, would you like to start there and get some clubs from Francesco without Misano? Yeah, no, if you already there, that it is. If that you do it for you, then that's like people what maggot that we were in the memories and yeah, everyone would be usually maybe and Jack already is stopped by anything. There's no be better anywhere. Yeah, next is up here the weekend and what if you but yeah, let's hope we need some rubber gets down there a little bit cleaner. They have some good. I have to ask you something, Dad. It seems to me that, like, for example, Hidro was really fast on the Grand Prix on that. And he's on the time machine, and the all-rider, Brad, but like Mossy Brennan, Crash, Hidro as well. I heard Jack saying it's deeply said he pushed to a certain level and then had a few scares. Didn't want to crash. I imagine that's what he was thinking. It feels like, listening to all those riders, that there is a limitation front end-wise. And I was wondering if you picked the same, or am I wrong? Well, looks like we passed those in that point, and let me try to go faster. We had a problem, so yeah, we're working on it.
Pengen dapetin banyak cashback, diskon dan promo lainnya? Dapetin semuanya di Shopee Pay sekitarmu.
Turning up here, do you feel the same that machine's strong in those conditions? Be normally they're in condition if that maybe thank you for everyone and they want that count the feeling that the rider and with the baking and with the deep that because they've never way that the beam I did think that the normal. Yeah, it's more the rider than the rider. I get. Okay, thank you, Francesco. Talk soon. Thank you. Yeah, thanks very much, Simon. Thanks to KGN boss. So just go with box. Yeah, first the enemy and the money wrong for it was the factory KGN's team was weekend in a new sprint Grand Prix here. Brad Binder, Jack Miller walking away from the zone 2 with just 4 points as we go from just go there, just saying that this boys are pulling not all the grip out. That tends to be very greasy and slippery, a bit dirty. FP1 on Friday morning, this moment been the 19th, 20th with Jack Miller. Couldn't really avoid as well, leave the topic about him who will be the team manager of Rebel K2 Factory Racing this year. Understandably so, Simon. It picks the flesh and it won't just go. That's again in Mazzano with on lots of speculation when we will be named on next year out in Rebel K2 Miles. Names like Danny Pedrosa and track port and track isolation boss Wilco Zierberg with Tavia's potential with placements, but interestingly, serving arrived at Mandalika at the Dorset Falls have been opinion of what speculation about serial Moto3 and Moto2 World Championship and the Io and me begin to run the MotoGP project as team manager, so want to keep an eye on things feel looking their track record. I think they are a very good acquisition. Now for the Austrian brand has been happy. One Cohen's W show at the moment, 2 full of VMR team match Spurs in second, and lead on part of his FP1. Overall, one good shy over Frankie Morbidelli. His team at Alex Rins incidentally is 21st, and on of course we didn't see Alex Rins on track last weekend beyond flinty appearance on Friday due to illness, and it's a pretty quiet racetrack at the moment this morning. We've got a couple of riders out on circuit, and certainly from what we saw there in the Skeptic Bolts, we're not expected to see Paco Bagnaia back on track in the next year. It's unless we're on the eve, isn't it? Sort of early part, FP1 from the world champion walking out the back of the factory of the Ducati garage. He's seen it off in the first 8 laps of the session that he's completed. As just mentioned, the track has done a fantastic job of trying to get the circuit as best prepped as they can. There was one of operations going on here Wednesday and Thursday. Just want to finish right and start comparison with turn 10. Just a huge shout out to everybody connected to MotoGP's logistics department, because it has been no mean feat to get the entire paddock, all the freight, all the equipment, and most importantly, all the motorcycles on that long 12,000-kilometer journey east, and it has not missed a beat. So, a phenomenal job, well done to all of the logistics team behind the scenes who little some heroes even expects, because without them, this show does not happen, does it? So, phenomenal job. Just trying to maybe visit the site. Here's a depth we were trying, but it may look like Europe in easy. Then, of course, one of the biggest talking points of the ME at the Mining Rock is what happened to reigning world champion Paco Bagnaia has slipped out of victory contact. Should have been out of nowhere, so the back shouting at 15 onwards was not big as we second up from, then the quad pointed on the second row what they did before he crashed out of third place. Let's get some thoughts from last weekend and of course headed this weekend as well. As always a pleasure to listen. We mentioned the most manager Theatre Kanamashi. Yes, Matt has brought the subject up, so let's start with that. What happened to Beko on last summer? From the first but that is we don't see anything strange, you know, that like the Beko said that I was a night of the nation, night of pressure. They've been a pleasure service, so that rejected that I had aware of known something wrong with the weather more on this compared to the standard and I had this and nothing was wrong. So from the moment there is nothing that became up very clearly, we still work with the Ducati and checking that we are talking about very, very thin difference. It was and I started was good, then thereafter was with the 2-3 things as moment. No, it's very, very small bit, but it's very out of it. She did that something that wrong. So we're still working there. If you have some news you can make them at the fulfillment of nothing. So here from Milcher, that is from that something else we have evolved nearby to Dia, and I got quite a few riders saying I know that they had trouble getting tired up to the tuner, and for example of the sprint, and they had said and it's a double other rider than been done into the big bit or any idea what I know the temperature was cooler, it was second one. What are your thoughts? In general, already Misano won because the location was the same. Already Misano won on 7 they struggled to contempt when they didn't need them. In fact, it looked like in the race, I think only 9 riders, they took it to the medium and then guess we need a soft when they Then the Misano 2 was a little bit better because the setting was optimized. They were pushing war, but then we but that war we medium on the machine in the race. One of the riders they took the medium on the rear, only one they took the soft. So the situation was almost no benefit. At the steam up when they left the side, the medium was no issue to warm up. The compound is quite hard, we need that to give us stability. And probably this would be one issue, but then I needed it. The temperature was looking good, maybe just need 1 or 2 degrees. No, it's not you cannot say that 120 degrees, they're going to make this smooth. For some riders, they will 120, some will do 130, another maybe do 140 to the confidence and then the pinch. Well, maybe this is going to be one reason, but again, we're still working. We're talking about 1-2 degrees, we're talking about 2-3 tenths. You know, it's not 11 seconds, it's not 3 feet. Oh, we're used by now you can make the event what a machine set up. Here, thanks to the spectrum. So moving on to here, I imagine you've spoken to a few riders. Conditions of the track, we've heard it to the slippery ends. What the growth here? I did the two. This track is very difficult to handle. It's very demanding. Track temperature is always very, very high. And also you push on the front, you push on the rear, of course, very demanding for both. That's why we bring a special adaptation to this track. For example, leren bijen, we have a special kit, like Thailand, like a dynam, yes, we put temperature down, we gain, we gain 10 to 15 degrees on the rear, we keep smaller, we walk with here, but it's the same as last year, and then I don't think so. Didn't go down, but then same, 15 meter, last year, what is the soft in the spring, you won the race. Yeah, at the end of the month, the race, we experienced such an increase. But in the diet, typically, so I'm just curious, the tire temperature being gravy high, it's obviously some of it's from the sun and the difficulty on the track, but the layout I mentioned as well, torches the tires. That's the layout, you can be a bit like, you have a lot of acceleration, you push, you put a lot of load on the rear, and then you squeeze the tire in action, 50 or 60 bring. One for the quality of the last lap, very smooth, so close, so that you generate a lot of people. Same as Aragon, for example. And for the front, we have a very mixed condition about front. We have the front shop is the standard land tire we use everywhere. And then you could be thinking, what? When one had the proof with this in the beginning of the season, here is a new for Mandalika. The front is the same as last year, and the other the front is a special occasion. Same noble we are going on. They put it all down. The people, if they got in, but I think in a big one. They are the 3 different guys. And the softer, maybe when I had to be out of the way, someone, but I have. You can use them in the morning and the afternoon, but it's just depending on either feeling and in the night is just periods between where the big pips. This, but the medium and the high plus. I like the same front tires as it in Island or to the relative now, not a different only the soft up. Like I said, the standard one, we think, that was Misano, but beyond that 1 year, yeah, different. You're always correct to listen to you. Thank you very much. You got it. Yeah, thanks very much, Simon. Thanks to Michelin's Parrot Park Maasai. We just followed Pedro Golster on the shade by the bed right hash. It's the thing that I wanted to go. So we're very strong left the rental. Gas 10-3 model up, which is going to put him in control of this FP1 session. Takana Kagami has got himself up to 7th place. How many times must see Takana Kagami in the top 10 so far this season? She and far between, of course, big Mikan doing up next time around for Nakagami. His Stanward Pyramids and put him his hand crowd. I mean, they're going to cheat us all with Togi. But pretty much to a fact, thought that gun 2 weeks in 7th place. So forward Martin did with his ball just from the whole right here, and then she in the first corner. He's one of four riders, the Marinator, who sprang a lap in the 131 was Smalling. Still more of an Elliot Glinions. 31.838 and getting replayed out. It was a small mistake which cost him a chance to slip in 2-2-1. That was what I said, Santa Grandfather drew our attention to seeing it yesterday as he is what made us get that absolutely time on both the middle big slick through that. He didn't have a number of crashes as you mentioned earlier on in the but at twin section at full deal of eyesight in whether 3 years they were when he flashed to pull out the short straw and did the track cleaning exercise first thing on this Friday morning. Of course, Thomas Sackett has particularly used a lot through the year, unlike Pisano in particular, you know, what happened a week ago. He's certainly just taking time to work both in terms of Greg Fenito's performance, but we might be able to see a red E1 next to Tucker Napigani's name. He was hits his one corner. He does indeed. Napigami down to a 131.767. He might not be chucking on based on what my team is currently doing, but Napigami just need they practice one. Japanese fans taking phones to the China screens right now. 131.767 has put Napigami.
El Barcelona ha salido a ganar. Oh yeah!
Wins in 9, 14 Grand Prix inside that this season. I looked at new on the railroad day, wasn't it? Last week it was all believe that I've been a close thing should get me upright. Some point here, this me can just make the big difference. This is the comments of Mia, Reilly, and John Zarkins just comes in here that I'm world champion in Lloyd Martin. They said that the downforce and the stability with the new aero John Ramon Epson is on a two-wave. He's given it as much 10 kilometers an hour faster in some sections, a lot more confidence. Nakagawa, hopefully, down the upper right here on some do it this weekend. There were 5-9 second twos, but now Oliveira, 2022 Mandalika winner on the track house racing in front of it has taken a tumble at turn 4. Starting to crash through there, some good news for Portuguese fans, of course, not with Miguel Oliveira and crash at turn 4, but on the provisional 2024 calendar, there was some doubts in the challenge Algarve International Circuit in Portimao, but both bouts have been squashed. People saying that just so they do too near contract with him, like the back of the seat. Now this is a worrying sight, a very concerning sight for Miguel Oliveira, who is not able to walk away from the scene. They actually know a rider is seven, they don't get up immediately. There we go, and then Oliveira is on the power, he's going to lose the rear. That's a big one. It's a real nasty, vicious side. Now for Miguel Oliveira, understandably why he's not able to get away with his own steam from that incident. That rear tyre, or that sheet means think sideways underneath Oliveira. That was real perfect, wasn't it? The Portuguese rider, of course. 5 Grand Prix. Factor into the next 6 weeks. Any kind of niggle, any kind of injury. Hold you back home, and it's an intense period in a race at lap strength, but we dealt with there. It's going to be okay. Ref for that, make me your outside down on the exit. So he's down in 17th place on the leaderboard. Relatively quick corner, but going did it bite for Miguel Oliveira. You're just starting to front these bikes up out of the ball because it's a pretty fast run through the right handers of 5, 6, and 7, and it'll stake through 8, 9. You're in the right end of the gearbox all the way down to mid turn number 10. Oliveira could have quite keen to get on the full out of there, and ultimately the pretty tip over the top. So we're telling you, Miguel Oliveira is okay. That one was pretty, and rather mixed memories of Mandalika last year. If you look back to that, Pigeon's exploited one year ago, Mathematica's competitive in both the sprint and the race. Harrison places for him. Although in the end, falling narrow short of beating Pecco Bagnaglia's victories, teammate Spargaro's from Marquez has been along with there through the fast ride at 15. Like Spargaro was competitive last year, but made a pig, to put it mildly, rear tyre choice for the race itself was so in 12 down the order along like Spargaro. It's not something to celebrate here. Let's be fair, it was a gears first 200 and big year Motogp start. Of course, it was here in Mandalika last year when we first saw Backmouth, wasn't it? Remember, Mandalika 2023. He came on, should be podium with Kane. And is dynamite with the mask of Siaran Langsung taking full advantage of the weapons here. Martin, this time of this morning section of 1:31.2456 from the Frenchman who's on my graphic on your smallest space because it's over the last few weeks or so you've got the sense that Sarko has been getting a little bit impatient, a little bit fed up with the lack of progress being made on the RC213B. The new arrow certainly cheered him up somewhat last time out in the Zano 2. Stalling Moy Martin towards the back end of the second one session. The military human forward himself in very unfamiliar territory. Zarko walking upward one since. Pushing slot on the Platypus. He was third, probably in front row in 2022 in that main race where he had a dummy leg race case. And he was going to hunt down front in one way and not be bound with main top. And points here last year, 12th in the sprint. And then of course he crashed that turn in Edward just a few minutes. His teammate Roy Martin jumped up in the very same spot. And that wasn't a pretty for Martin. One of the John Zarko, he wants that reference back again. There he is, straight out of the way of his former teammate and parked himself right to the rear tyre of the World Championship leader. Once again, going very, very quickly, but now both backing off and indeed coming into take lane. Zarko puts it all by a quarter of a second from Roy Martin. 1:31.4 for Zarko, just to leave on the line how far away we are from optimal conditions. The all-time on record here, moved to Meridian last year on its way to pole position at 1:29.9. Charlie is Roy Martin. On the slide legs last year by his own admission, admitted he was fighting for the World Championship with Bagnaia. There were times when he let the pressure get to him. Of course, he'll be using all that knowledge, all that experience from 2023 to make sure that he doesn't crack, he doesn't buck up. It's a replay of Martin just running off circuit. Siaran Zarko's a good look behind him as well. Those two, of course, potentially for Martin was, of course, for maybe a mid-1:31. Fully appointed it, and for also me, last weekend, the fourth time in the last five of Roy Martinez. And a pound was second place in the Zoba Sprint and the Grand Prix. There's that consistency, but just seen him establish that 24-point lead in the World Championship. Still in for another above your screen is Miguel Oliveira, and Hankins just a precautionary check in the Circuit Medical Centre after his bruising high side on the exit of turn 4. As we look at Marc Marquez there. On the Cosini Racing Ducati GT23. He still says he's a rank outsider in this championship battle. He keeps trotting out the line. I'm accomplishing something I wanted to accomplish in this first year of the Ducati. All the boxes have been ticked. He says that was completed when he won that first Grand Prix, the 1,043 days in Aragon. Not completely 100% convinced that I believe him. I do feel though that in the long shot to Marquez, 60 points behind Martin in the championship. The problem is, Lewis, when you look at the likes of Bagnaia, Martin and Bastianini in the title hunt, a bad day for those three is total fifth. It's so hard to claw back the big chunk of points that Marquez does. I mean, he's really relying on them to have a couple of DNF to running back in the hunt because if it carries on as is, it's going to be a very big ass to up to do himself right back in the temperature. And we've seen a few times on the course of this first year in on a Ducati motorcycle that he's talked down his expectations, but generally when he does that, he ends up proving absolutely why. One thing he does have to improve upon this year is qualifying. If he is to challenge the championship, he can't keep starting off the front of your own. He's done that 8 times in 2021. That me here Marty Grand Prix last weekend, what a show it was from the right of looking out on the screen. One of those wings through Aaron went to the swing, I bet just wouldn't lose, hasn't it, once again? The right hand side that, I'm happy to quite tomorrow, surely getting a dashboard message about that very, very quickly, but take nothing away from Howard the Boy, who rode it like the devil, did he? It was on 5 days ago, should have been shift plane, she took the checkered flag in 7, put her up promising signs. And for the factory never hard to let's get some dogs. They put lying there and gone. Enjoy the sun. Yes, he does. We're on the pit wall, so I might get a bit noisy, but Mayo Esmet just said walk there and ride broke Bobby and yeah, just being there holding all the left weekend. But my speak the bass and just a little bit. the PP specially for Pavia because we lost to position the last two corner, mainly the last corner. And we have to say that this is okay. We got starting for him. All that had to be checked that the distance between him and the leader. Then he ran feet up. It wasn't too good. It wasn't big dead. It was being what measure. Now we got heavy. I want them to leave. I will say that problem. First one, he don't do that in it. But in the board, that's been a good weekend for us. A really good step forward. We're obviously making progress. Yama obviously working very hard. Aims behind the scenes. What I noticed in Mizuno was the top speed had come down, but he went faster. So, well, we see the clock that there's man doing better. Yeah, we people in the Wenji will be with you that this we lost some top speed that bike got back some basically was missing the beginning of this year. It's a first now. It's a good reference because now we know. Through the body, she turned in front, which amount of follow relief. So that's knowledge that. Boom, and he's up right now. They are working in his way. You know, we have that. Hopefully, everybody said that's no we like that. That's the different specification. We are going that direction. Well, yeah, we throughout our career we would have experienced it as well. Both of us that when machines handle well, get that balance, and they handle with. So it's really tricky to get both. Really thank you for your time. Good luck this weekend as well. Thanks to the thanks very much, Simon Thirst, to my America. Well, an optimism around for this Francisco Breeze of the season. While I've been making enjoy this 7-8 last game, which they got a tremendous the engine spec he tried was on a business 7 different engine for the season so far. Of course, one of the big off-track news in Mazzano and last weekend was the fact that and confirmation of the gossip that they were October working. They have new track strategy. Plans afoot, plans along the way. There'll be no engine to be thrown away. That'll be a bunch wrong. And Alex Rune, just to give you an indication of how popular Fabio is in this partner, it was great in the pre-event press conference. The second that he attended yesterday, where working, but he's injured and was sitting there finished his bad. It's female fan. Mandalika International Circuit. Well, it is expounding first sub 131 lap of the weekend so far. A 1:30 with 9:02 has put him top on the leaderboard by over half a second. Of course, all of it gets laid down with the shock bits cleared up. Lap by lap, corner by corner. His lap time down to drop quite considerably. Nonetheless, a bit of a shot to the arm for Frankie Morbidelli. You will find out at the end of the session if Frankie Morbidelli is in our top 4 runs. Of Ferraris to run some fresh lober at it later in this session because he's already well on the way to improving on that 1:30.9 curving halfway around the white. Here's the wide who he replaced the big top of the standings, Siaran Langsung, who was using Maltese, quite a handy reference around this Mandalika circuit. Walls Clarko crashed and a very soon corners Marty, one of the teammates here last year. We had that finish. Funny difference there of Paul Marty, month for long, we watching on from me. Cern is round and they saw his teammate crashing into the same gravel track that he just vacated. Was the overall championship lead for all the 23 hours 1 year ago here in Mandalika was held in for a lot longer this season, and certainly feels like a much top on front position for Pecco Bagnaia. Martin has spoken on many occasions this season of the greater maturity that he carries now through this season. Actually won on a Sunday since the French Grand Prix Le Mans all the way back in May, but what he's done so well in third is wrecking for the podium. He's had double figures now of second place. He must have had 11 of them across sprints and races since his last victory on a Sunday back in the French Grand Prix, and that's why he's still keeping Pecco Bagnaia at arm's length in this title chase. Now winning 9 since Le Mans, 22 podiums at 28 events so far this year, and that's not a niggling, you feel, FOA Marti. He has gone such a long period in this championship without a Sunday victory. When you look at Pecco Bagnaia has won as many races so far in 2024 as what Roy Martin has in 68 Motogp starts. Martin has 7 wins throughout his Premier Trans career. Bagnaia has 7 wins so far in this season alone, so you do feel that Roy Martin, second place, so proving very significant in building his championship charge. But just get the impression from speaking of all after they won those second place, he's getting a little bit sick and tired, especially the way you lost, the way you lost last weekend. Certainly smarted. It was controversial talking point. Well, one cares, of course, and that's always to be thought right. He said, no problem, nothing wrong with the overtake at all. As long as you remain between the right lines when you completed it. Of course, Prestige Idioms took a staunch and rigorous defensive reason why he did just briefly run off circuit between turns 4 and 5. Therefore, Motogp stewards looked at him, said, no problem whatsoever. I think there was a last lap, a 5-30 victory, of course. And then Prestige Idioms, because that told Oxford and the identical, he's still marching in the World Championship. They went tight. Priceless of the displays of the season. And where is that at the beast actually? Just outside the top 10 in 11th place. Of course, the Motogp winning turn on the last 5 place. Just one note, just to the start. Going to be a little bit more consistency in terms of top 3 finishes. And then he's been supremely consistent in terms of top 5 top 6s, but he'd be insulated. He turned a few more than 56 places into the top 6 for years. So only hopes that right away you get the one Marti, the Bagnaia ahead of him was what made the difference in Rizardo 2. Well, it's a coincidence that Bashini's last 2 front row starts in Motogp City races with 4 immense victories. And he does himself up there at the start of the race. He generally finds himself there at the end of it. And you have that sense of inevitability as he was up Langholm and I think not he did certainly John to keep him the height for as long as he did. And then actually not totally deciding on the final lap, though he was simply not circling on second place, and it's caught. And Beast came here last year, and I did back to the Bruise, didn't they? Just returned to Madison after his devastation at the Monticle right upon up. I think that first corner in Barcelona. He was 7th in the sprint 12 months ago, 8th in the Grand Prix. He has earned a long lap for his in the special, and that in 2022. And that's nice, given the great. And then that's an inaugural Mandalika Grand Prix with doors in the torrential rain. He just could not see a thing. He was stuck in the mid-pack. The spray and then his mind buys right back this side. Top 10. I knew I'd beat the same by the Marquez siblings. Starting to see the competition Alex Marquez close to me remark. I mean, Alex took checkered flag in 9th place, but then said he was probably took this Grand Prix he's had in the season so far. I'm not sure really if Alex has come looking at the ground and some of the injuries that he suffered in that instant with Pecco Bagnaia in having a late tumble. They were fighting about for the podium. There was still a little. Well, it's top 10 finish from Alex Marquez, but just keeping him in the hooks for maybe 8th in the World Championship. You feel he's only 6 points now behind the most Spardo in the battle for 8th overall in the rank. Alex Marquez way of the standings. Which top 10 in this he wants. So he's already needed better into this Mandalika weekend needed. The last time he came here when he returned back to the Ridge Monroe kid. in the Indian Grand Prix last year. Frankie Moore with the LE Games top spot from Manfred Vinales at 1:30.689 for Bash Frankie. Fastest of all Frankie in this morning session by a couple of tenths of a second. I think Spray tonight finds us. Bobby Vinales making his debut. He's slacked at third and he's drinking the second off the taste, although he's not in the place by Pedro Acosta. He's had one or two adventures in this morning session. Seen him up the racetrack at least twice down at turn 50, but he ends inside the top three. Yeah, once again, leading right before the Piero Mucci in this big Pedro Acosta. 18th lap of the session, closing up into P3 though. It's been very difficult to link too much into this morning session with the tricky bit levels and tricky track conditions, but nevertheless, always good to see your name with the sharp head nose and morale boost. Level soon did a change for Giant Zarka on the Cashew Thunder LCR machine. Looks like he's going to finish in P5 as the number 5, and his teammate Takaneda Galbi just outside my top 10. 11th place. Ukulele 9th on the Mapsul Honda machine. At least we want some confidence gain with his season best 12th place last weekend. That'd be remarkable. Good lane charge as well, doing on his last lap. 21st after the session, so Maverick Vignali deliver a 1:30.910. Just two riders in round laps in the 1:30s. Subsorption with three of us. Pella Benora is just silent. Sorry, mate. Just trying to get out of the way, and some riders keep rotating to the garage. Yeah, Maverick just getting back in soon. Oh, well. Additionally, this has been a very good circuit for you. The riders in very strong past years. And even kind of Pelty as Paolo Gonzalez Maverick been on the back. If you expect to see, even Cardone mentioned this morning that he expects the Aprilia to be strong here to you. I was getting at the 20-point machine, different conditions. What do you think? Yeah, this morning was Mother's side. He likes so much, but globally also Malaysia likes so much of his circuit for the layout. And not only for the layout, for the environment, for the moon that they give when he flight here. So this is for sure something very that open will come back to you, Paula. And we gun. Paula, carry on, sorry. So they meet up confidence with confidence on with the bike. And we are working on the thing we put on the bike with the same behavior because in Mizano, particularly Maverick side, we didn't board with our bike. What we have from the film, Pavilion is partner. And we started spending and we are checking that again. We put the new tire only for the last part on the thing done. Understand that the FDVs they going to make that with the van like that. And we bring this tire to be have several reset to the ball. Understand that the tire on the keep your term gooder. So what you thanks to the pretty racing boss Paolo Benoa, that is Maverick Vinales. Was clearly starting out right out for the Duali factory in this morning's opening session of this 15th round of 20 in 2020 Storms do riders now at Al Circuit for that customary start session. Sakimo Delhi will come to the Tactical Star session leading P1. It's obviously in front of the start session. Stop! It's dia prosesnya agar proses berfikir lemon nugget. Team judged hard unfair by the umpire by the drinking stewards, but of course we saw him briefly offline. There was a consensus, some people, including Mark Marquez and Alex Spark, that's named just a couple of high-profile boys who felt like the fact that he ran up the circuit briefly off the clear that might be between turns 4 and 5. That meant and they the only reason why he was off the circuit is because he was walking.
El Barcelona ha salido a ganar.
Had the Tomlin Martin was worried that maybe a little bit of contact and instead the crash. And has to look on, or Lucan continues to rumble on. What is in the issue so clearly is an AFSG who's taken his second Grand Prix win in the last try, but still firmly in championship contention. Let's get some thoughts from inside these backs. The car team counters it's been like to warm in the push on. Jeremson was the big scene in London, beats taking them one. Except this soundtrack, but drum up, good morning, gentlemen. Good morning. Yes, just as everyone hits out past us. Not going to bring out the incident because it's been thrashed in the last week, the last days. Can you tell me personally about an AF win, at how you gone form on Sunday, and what happened to Pecco? Yeah, sorry, I don't know if the listener was struggling or it was that the boys had just bit it off. Start again. Yeah, wants to disperse these reading. I know he wants to give me back Anthony Jim for the championship, so he needs to collect as more points as possible because he's still in trust for that he didn't win the championship. While possibly the mistake on Pecco is a big mistake, and Pecco suffered about that for 2 days. He was really closing himself while since Wednesday he's now thinking only to try to win and be the best here in Mandalika. How do you see Mandalika pull together a new riders? They got been the performance, being that the 4 top guys with a problem. Why they think that they can be complex a bit? Probably they have a win so but if for one looking to them as challenging for the winning, but anyway, I think that thank you, David. The facts to David turn off C1 when listening to the Italian down and take laying words slide, but it was we saw a replay. Some late result that I want to take the Fabio Quattararo. By his own declaration, his best weekend of the season so far. But what is a battling improving back below, isn't it? Quattararo really was cruelly denied. One was a certain bit plays. You get sick of the throwing in just at the head of it with yep, they never say that too often so far. It's 3-3-4. He was winning fifth, about to take the check flag in 5th place. When unfortunately the game out of turn 15, the second to last corner, his Yamaha started running out over the field and will ultimately jump back to 7th place. Fabio Quattararo still some before this, and it comes here of course. And I put in this position 2022 and 2023. Fabio Quattararo, the only rider in the field that's been on the podium in both. So plenty of reason for play optimism this weekend for Yamaha. Old tradition, Marbury first visit of those two in 20 and 22. Of course, the wet weather times denied him a short victory that particular weekend. He can dream of that particular weekend nowadays, but he can make a case. There is nobody in Motogp out of riding as well. But as Fabio Quattararo, of course, you can argue it's pretty easy to stand out on a let's get that shit motorcycle. You can drag it up at the top 10 as Fabio Quattararo has done in the last couple of weekends. 3 consecutive 7th places now across the 2 Misano visits. 7th will go for down Sunday last weekend, but yeah, he's clearly on course for something way in excess of that. On the Sunday in Romagna, practical there, he spent much of the race behind him, and of course, spent the motor race wanting to be at Fabio Quattararo and not having to stare at the rear tyre. All of Fabio, but he said he enjoyed watching Fabio riding as he was. And Yamaha know full well they can make these steps forward that we're expecting them to make for all the results that's been wild into that project. Fabio Quattararo has been more than capable of taking that motorcycle to the podium if they could just get him. And the machine wall turns Milan. You get Mandalika 2022 our first visit here over 2 years ago. Much all his last pole at Mandalika won for here last year. His last podium finish. He was only 4/10 of a second behind. Looking by Yard in the Grand Prix here 1 year ago. Well, that's a big ass. We got more arguing that kind of situation. Although me very early on in the weekend, it is the Frenchman that has said he left his time so far. I wonder that he died boy. 8 died from Poncherard. That's an outstanding job. Japanese motorcycle so far in 2024 have only had 5 top 10 with issues. 4 of them on Sundays, complete delivered by the 25-year-old Frenchman. Well, with pleasure, of course, today, a new experience when they were Mandalika being acquainted with this 4 points made to let the circuit on a Motogp bike for the very first time. It's a wicket like now, coming through in turn 17. Costa. This great team last week had in Mazzano because he was really the only rider that looked capable in the sprint underdog worry of properly picking a fight with the bunch of the captains on that end. Of course, before they get a pretty strong 4th place when they jumped up the Daskas machine on Dave Mazzano, the 20-year-old, missing now points in 2 in a row for the Marathon. It was been a very eye-catching looking season for the Spanish side. About a 2 winning here last year. That was his last victory. What was on to the World Championship winning campaign. Looking to around me. What was a very positive Sunday Mazzano Lewis for? Wonder we haven't been able to say that very often in 2024. Seems the best in Devonshire here. Sings the best 12th place above his dips on the teammate Luke Marie. So some of the technical shoots have recovered thank Chelsea as well. Yeah, I guess it's a measure of how far the mighty have fallen these days. We are counting 11th and 12th places as the season's best for both Slavia and Luca Marini. What I think particularly encouraged Honda with the quote Tranmere and Luca Marini spoke about re-enjoying riding the bike during the race. Luca Marini said, I think it's the first time that I fully enjoyed a race on board an RC2 and 3B and Tranmere. So it's the first time I felt so good to really truly push on board that motorcycle. I guess what we'll maybe find out here this weekend is how much of Honda's relative improvement is on to the quality it was second Grand Prix at the same venue. Twice a test in the middle of all that. He does tend to close the pack up when we have a second Grand Prix the same venue. Whether they can match that kind of performance here this weekend, time will tell. Me, I'm off to a good start in this. Difference up a 30 top 3. You got the feel that he might be a much tougher challenge of anything you need this weekend than it was a week ago. Near an indication of just how strong Reprimand were, even made it way inside the top 10. Last time out in the zone, 9 points they collected in the Constructor Championship was Honda's best weekend since Bull Run. 17 of the rounds ago, so yeah, it's been a long time since HRC and Masney when it's 9 points in Mazzano. Not Marquez had never scored a single point here in the Mandalika. Of course, you got the huge notes to orbit crash here a couple of years ago when screwed him out of our first visit here in 2022, and he tumbled out of the sprint and the Grand Prix here last year. He was top of reps and Condings. Well, Black H when he was 10. Pushing out of the Grand Prix, having qualified in 8th place. So it's kind of hard, really, isn't it, to judge Mark Walker's potentially this weekend because there's been a bit of a question in a couple of previous visits for HRC. Was last year on the Thursday, the weekend. Half after this was giving most tier 4 inquiries and being positive. It's not obvious departments when Tom Middle piece more imminent slips CD deceived him. It was announced, so they both there, but he did the division Grand Prix last year. Boy, does it. You moved him 8 small bar Marquez, of course he's back on winnings falling by the GP, does consecutive wins in Aragon, and in his Hondo he's still to be and actually in the World Championship conversation, although he's now up to 4th place in the Championship, 60 points above in our team at the very top of the standings, the 4th, a truly Chitanthi rider heading into next season. So whilst Mandalika, many great memories for Mark Marquez on track. He's got plenty to the market to help it. Yeah, there's no tinge of regret about it. Decision to put Honda. The me and Marquez speaking his 13th podium of the season. It matched just 4 last year. Now there was a bit of a score at the Central Honor Revenge mission here. Ben Malbark's pre-melt Tamak Racing's for Martin, who was brilliant as he so often is on Spin Saturdays here 1 year ago, winning the sprint. And then who will forget right here in the Grand Prix when he was 3 seconds clear of the chasing papers. Had 11 on what lucky lap 13 and pulled the Spanish boy down. He crashed out and leavages of the season, wasn't it? Track signs he had to look on. I watched Macabagno. I took him the stage to run off the grid to take what was ultimately a decisive victory. They wanted Banyais to spend whole bit title. Wayne Martin's certainly looking full stop revenge here this weekend as Acosta goes on the inside of Fabio Di Gianantonio. Things felt like he was getting the Justin Bieber treatment when he was on Odia in Longmont on Wednesday. I have to say that some lingering doubts about from what spurred me through the inspired race flying late tour. Fabio Di Gianantonio will go. He's adamant that there's been no final decision taken whether he does need pretty quickly to go on in the Saturday's night to prepare that damage last shoulder which he dislocated in a practice crash in Austin was somewhere towards an if he on this week that it was probably maybe thinking that stepping away after this Indonesian note was change of Wu Kane. It's going to be the second and it was the point of me to go on trip Indonesia and that team, the BL Force Trace team, is sponsored by Bertamina. The Winjura as was a big weekend for the team. Don't turn this said yes now as far as he's concerned right now he's going to finish on the races. And we'll find the 6 God teams of the scenes, of course. That should change. He's having pretty much daily assessment, a daily treatment. Of course, with such a hectic schedule, there's no time for any kind of adjustment period to Fabio Di Gianantonio. So we will see. Maybe the optimal time for him should make a clear adjustment when he does need that surgery. It really, like in the season, will be now a week break, and maybe after the Mateo for it in Japan, the Thorn resume after we followed in Australia. And clearly this left shoulder injury is driving you a bit of a speed imaging fracture right now. I think did you? Yeah, that stems all the way back to the Red Bull ring. He tried it to do in Austria when he dislocated it. He's been adding some Canadian that shoulder. Ever since he then also about his shoulder in a crash, being tracked his slowly to the Neo Mania Grand Prix till he's been picking up the bruises in recent times of David Gianantonio, which is understandably seen his early season 4 tail off somewhat. Not only was he having that shoulder shot, well, there was also signs of his right forearm. They told him in his honourable 3. It was such a physical couple of weekends that we resolved to be moments of Chile or they brought in another GP and David Gianantonio certainly not immune from that. Although you I made a first start for this session. Second in an over, just ahead of his BR 4016 mate Marco, but he was at a much more relaxed and should be up to the Indonesian Grand Prix they did 1 year ago. And when I think he just arrived at me, but I now think he was session began having had some recent surgery himself back in Europe. Strong start the weekend though, 4 the upwards, 6 second and third at the moment. Yeah, that was amazing, right? What the rides of 2023 was near as best Seki. Weekend before Mandalika, I think it was the Sunday before Mandalika, fractured his collarbone training at the big arm, a 46 ranch in Tabumia that was declared big on Friday morning just before I do one, and somehow finished third in the sprint on Saturday. What was a fighting 5th when the main race set before the same was it by the not in the 7th and 2. Thankfully, for this sake, he and Ryan Sheen by mid 2024 in great shape, fully fit. Back with right ride, full place 5 days ago. Put a vision in the crowd in Misano. Was not of course back to the KTM team or our very first winners. I'm a Mandalika Grand Prix and somewhat different conditions to Rich Bevis this morning. Remember Geller Oliveira trying to the rain conditions back in 2020. So it was a disappointing and frustrating weekend. The KTM last time out in Misano. Can they bounce back? Well, let's go some folks. Well, Los Manchester Obidotti Johnson. Yeah, I would like to start there and get some clubs. From Francesco about Mizano. Yeah, no, if you already there, that it is. If that we do to go there, then like people one. Maggot, we were in that map, but a memory and yeah, everyone with the and Jack already is stopped by anything. There's no be better anywhere. Yeah, next is up here the weekend and what if we should but yeah, let's hope we made some rubber gets down there a little bit cleaner. That they have some good. I have to ask you something that seems to me that, like, for example, Pedro was really fast on the Grand Prix on that. And you don't with the team, the all-rider, Brad, but like lost your Bernie and perhaps Pedro as well. I heard Jack saying his deep, he said he comes to level and didn't had a few scares, didn't want to crash. I imagine that's what he was thinking. It feels like listening to all those riders that there is a limitation front end wise, and I was wondering if you think the same, or am I wrong? That looks like we passed those in that point, and let me try to go faster. We had a problem, so yeah, we working on it, and we try to adjust as much as possible. What a positive note, watching your machine over the last few years, it was good and rain conditions with all riders. And with any rain turning up here, do you feel the same that machine's strong in those conditions? Be normally the rain condition is thank you for everyone, and the one that counted the feeling that the rider with the baking and with the grip is that because they've never went at the same like the thing that ever remote. Yeah, it's more the rider than the bike. I give. Thank you, Francisco. Talk soon. Thank you. Yeah, thanks very much, Simon. Thanks to KGM boss Francesco with Botiel first. The me and Lamagna wrong for it. It was the factory KGM's team was weekend in a new sprint Quam 3 here. Brad Binder, Jack Miller walking away from the zone 2 with just 4 points as we go from Francesco there. Just saying that this boy's important. Not all the grip out. That tends to be very greasy and slippery, a bit dirty. FD1 140 more. This has been the 19th, 20th with Jack Miller. Can't really avoid this ball lead the topic about him who will be the team manager of Rebel K2 Factory Racing this year. Understandably so, Simon. Then picks the clash at Francesco. Let's begin in Mazzana with on lots of speculation when we will be meant on next year out in Rebel K2. I was names like Danny Pedrone soon. Track port and track isolation was Wilco Zierberg with Tavia's potential with placements, but interestingly, serving arrived at Mandalika, the Dorset Falls have been opinion and what's speculation about serial Mediterranean Motor 2 World Championship winner, the Aya, and me began to run the MotoGP project as team manager, so want to keep a loyal. Things feel looking at the track record, he think they are a very good acquisition. Now, for the Austrian branders may have been Run Carlos Fabio show at the moment, 2 full of Vieber teammate Spurs, the second, and lead on part of his FP1. Overall, stood one good shy over Frankie Morbidelli, his team and Alex Rins, incidentally, is 21st, and of course, we didn't see Alex Rins on track last weekend, beyond fleeting appearance on Friday due to illness, and it's a pretty quiet racetrack at the moment this morning. We've got a couple of riders out on circuit, and certainly from what we saw there in the Skepti box, we're not expecting to see Paco Bagnaia back on track in the next few minutes. Yeah, unless we're on the eve, isn't it? A sort of early part FP1 from the world champion walking out the back of the factory of the Ducati garage. He's seen it off in the first 8 laps of the session that he's completed. As I mentioned, the track has done a fantastic job of trying to get the circuit as best practice as they can. There was one of operations going on here Wednesday and Thursday.
Pengen dapetin banyak cashback, diskon dan promo lainnya? Caranya gampang. Klik Shopee Pay sekitarmu. Beli voucher yang kamu mau.
Just a huge shout out to everybody connected to MotoGP's logistics department, because it has been no mean feat to get the entire paddock, all the freights, all the equipment, and most importantly, all the motorcycles on that long 12,000-kilometer journey east. And he has not missed a beat, so a phenomenal job, well done. But to all of the logistics team behind the scenes who Neil Saviro's even expects, because without them, this show does not happen, does it? So phenomenal job. Just trying to make business science, here's a depth we were trying, but it may look like Europe in East. And of course, one of the biggest talking points of the immediate at the Money Rock is what happened to waiting world champion Paco Bagnaia has slipped out of victim contact, should have been out of Blangwares, who were back shouting at 13 onwards, was not big of a second up from then the quite pointed to one, the second round what they did before he crashed out of third place. Let's get some thoughts from last weekend and of course had it this weekend as well. That's always a pleasure to listen. We mentioned the musical larger theatre kind of muscle. Yes, Matt has brought the subject up, so let's start with that. What happened to Beko on last summer? From the first Badari fishing, we don't see anything strange. You know, that like Beko said, that I was the night of pleasure. They're going to pleasure stormy, so that we rejected that I had weather. Now something wrong in the weather, more on this compared to the standard, and nothing was wrong. So from the moment there is nothing that he came up very clearly. We still work with the Gaji and checking that we are talking about, you know, very, very thin difference. Because and I started was good, then the after was, yeah, well, the 2-3 times as small one. No, it's very, very small people, and the very hard that she did something that wrong. So we're still working. If you have some news, you can make them at the fundament of nudging. So, Ian from Military, that is here from complete that. Something else, we have a full newborn to Dia, and I got quite a few writers saying that they had trouble getting tired up to the tuner, and for example, the print, and they had said that, and a couple of other writers have been done in big bit, or any idea what I know, the temperature was cooler, it was second one, what are your reports? In general, already Misano 1, because the location was the same. Already Misano 1, 7 they struggled to keep temperature when they didn't need them. In fact, they did light in the race, I think, only 9 riders, they took it to the medium, and then, I guess, we need a soft when they did it. Then the Misano 2 was a little bit better, because the setting was optimized. They were pushing water, and then we were that war we medium when they did it. In the race, one of the riders they could be made in one area, only one they did the soft. So the situation was almost the events, and at the steam when they left the side, the medium was no issue to warm up. The compound is quite hard. We need that to give us stability, and probably genius could be one issue, but then I needed it. The temperature was looking good, maybe just need 1 or 2 degrees. No, it's not. No, you cannot say that 120 degrees, they're going to make this wood, it's been forever more. Some riders have been 1.2, some of them 130, another then you do 140 to the confidence, and then the pinch. Well, maybe this is going to be one reason, but again, we're still working. We're talking about 1-2 degrees, and we're talking about 2-3 things. You know, it's not in them seconds, no one. Very big. But remember, how we use by now you can make the invent what a machine set up. Here, thanks to the spectrum. So moving on to here, I imagine you've spoken to a few riders. Conditions of the track with it to the slippery ends. What the rope here? Like the two. This track is very difficult to handle. Very demanding. Track temperature is always very, very high. And also you push on the front, you push on the rear, of course, very demanding for more. That's why we bring a special adaptation to this track. For example, later Italian, we have a special case like Thailand, like Italian, yes, we put temperature down, we gain, we gain 10 to 15 degrees on the rear, we keep them all up, we need it. But it's the same as last year, and then I don't think so. Then go down, but then same, for the medium, last year, what is the soft in the spring, you won the race. Yeah, at the end of the month, the race may experience such a increase but in the diet typically will be. So I'm just curious, the tire temperature being gravy high, it's obviously some of it's from the sun and the typically on the track, but the layout I mentioned as well, torches and tires. That's the layout, because they like, you're going to do an acceleration, you push, you put a lot of load on the rear, and then you squeeze the tire in also bring one for the quality of the asphalt very smooth, so close, so that you generate a lot of people. Same as Aragon, for example. And for the front, we have a very mixed condition about front. We have the front shop using the standard land tire we use everywhere. And then you could be saying, you know what? When one had the proof with us in the beginning of the season, here is a new for Mandalika. front, you can see that's last thing, yeah. And get out of the front, just a special occasion. Same no book we are doing on it, but go down. The people, if they die, you never have 50 minutes big ones. The other 3 different times, and it's often. Maybe when I had to be out of the way, someone, but I have. You can issue me in the morning in the afternoon, but it's just depending, yeah, I had that feeling, and in the night is in the. That's periods, be worried about pips. This. But the medium end, I plus. I like the same front sides as it is. I know the auto. I'm even now, not a different, only the soft up. Like I said, the standard one, we think, that was design up, but beyond that 1 year, you had a different. You're always correct to listen to you. Thank you very much. You got it. Yeah, thanks very much, Simon. Thanks to Michelin's Parrot Card Maasai. We just followed Patrick Walster on the shade that he made a bit of a hash of the thing that I wanted to go. So we're very strong left the record. Gas 10-3 minor luck, which is going to put him in control of this FP1 session. Taka Nakagami just got himself up to 7th place. How many times must see Taka Nakagami in the top 10 so far this season? Sheehan and far between, of course, a big Mikan doing up next time around for Nakagami. His downward appearance in front of his hand crowd. I mean, looking at cheap result with Togi. But much to a fact, for Nakagami 2 week. In 7th place, it's over with Martin Dibby as well, just from the whole way here. And that's in the first corner. He's one of 4 riders, the Martinator, who sprang a lap in the 131 was Smalling. Still more than the Glinians. 31.838, and then replayed of. Top skills a small mistake, which cost him a chance to flip it 2-2-1. That was what I said, it's not a great fun, drew our attention to seeing it yesterday as he is. What made us get that? Perhaps the time unfold, the middle big slick through that. Didn't have a number of crashes, as you mentioned earlier on in the but twin section. At 40 of high sides in what a 3 years day were. When he flashed the full on the shore straw and did the track cleaning exercise first thing on this Friday morning. Of course, ton of sentiment, particularly used a lot through the air on Michael. Pisano in particular, what happened a week ago. He's certainly just taking the time to work Falcons and career Fenento's performance. Well, we might be able to see a red E1 next to Taka Nakagami's now. He was hits his corner. He does indeed. Nakagami down to the 131.767. He might not be talking on based on what Martin is currently doing, but Nakagami just need they practice one. Japanese fans taking phone to the China screens right now. 131.767 has put Taka Nakagami. Nakagami, that's really can be in the medium Romagna. First time since another team TNS and where he went pointless at the time of the weekend. He has scored points in 14 Grand Prix and so far this season. He was overlooked at who won the railroad day, wasn't it? Last weekend it was all believed that happened in the 12th scene. Should get me upgrade some points here this weekend. This make the big difference. This is the comments of Mia, Reedy and John Zarkers just tweeting here behind World Champions League Lloyd Martin. They said that the downforce and the stability with the new aero John Ramon up soon is on a 2-wave. He's giving it as much 10 kilometers an hour faster in some sections, a lot more confidence. Nakagami, hopefully, down the upgrade here on some do it this weekend. Over 5-9 second twos, Bedell, Oliveira, 2022 Mandalika winner of the track house racing in Putting has taken a tumble at turn 4, slowing a crash through the 8-4. Some good news for Portuguese fans, of course, not with Miguel Oliveira and crash at turn 4, but on the provisional 2024 calendar, there was some doubts. In the Challenge International Circuit in Portimao, but both bouts have been squashed. But they have decided they do 2 near corners right up right the back of the seat. Now this is a worrying sight. They're very concerning sights for Miguel Oliveira, who is not able to walk away from the scene. They actually, a rider is sad when they don't get up immediately. There we go, and then Oliveira is wrong in the power. He's going to lose the rear. That's a big one. It's a real nasty, vicious high side. And for Miguel Oliveira, understandably why he's not able to get away with his own steam from that incident. That rear tyre, or that 20 sheet beams, think sideways under the Oliveira. That was real partridge, wasn't it? The Portuguese rider, of course. 5 Grand Prix. Factoring through the next 6 weeks. Any kind of niggle, any kind of injury. to hold you back home, and it's the intended clearly to race it. Let's strength that we dealt with there is going to be okay. Ref for that, big B outside down on the exit. So please down it in 17th place on the leaderboard. Relatively quick corner, but going did it back for Miguel Oliveira. You're just starting to front these bikes up out of the ball because it's a pretty fast run through the right. That is a 5, 6, and 7, and it'll snake through 8, 9. You're in the right end of the gearbox all the way down to mid turn number 10. Oliveira could have quite keen to get on the full out of there, and ultimately the pretty tip over the top. So it's only on Miguel Oliveira. He's okay. That one. Also pretty, and rather mixed memories of Mandalika last year. If you look back at that, 15 experts one year ago, Maverick competitive in both the sprint and the race. Harrison places so him, although at the end, falling narrow short of beating Pecco Bagnaia to victories. Teammate Spargarol from what cares hasn't been along with that through the fast ride at 15. Like Spargarol was competitive last year, but made a pick, put it mildly, real tire choice for the race itself was so in 12 down the order along with Sparger. Listen, it's not something to celebrate here. Let's make that in his gears. First 2 wouldn't have been big year. Motogp's back. Of course, it was here in Mandalika last year when we first saw back mouth, wasn't it? Remember, Mandalika 2023. See Perrymont should be podium with Kane. And is down the map of the mask as Johan Zarco taking full advantage of the reference here. Our team. This time of this morning section of 1, 31, 24, 5, 6. From the Frenchman who's on that graphic, finding a smaller space because it's over the last few weeks or so, you've got the sense that Zarco has been getting a little bit impatient, a little bit fed up with the lack of progress being made on the RC213B. The new arrow certainly cheered him up somewhat last time out in the Zano 2. Stalling boy Martin towards the back end of the second Lord session. Ability to enforce himself in very unfamiliar territories. Zarco playing up with one since pushing top of the Chronicles. He was third, probably in front row in 2022 in that main race where he had a dummy leg race case, and he was going to hunt down punching one with and not the band with main top. And points here last year in 12 in the sprint. Another course who crashed that turn in Edward just a few minutes. Was team by the boy Martin. Jumped up in the very same spot. Now what's going to proceed for Martin? One of the John Zarco, he wants that reference back again. There he is, straight out of the way of his forward teammate and parked himself right to the rear tyre of the World Championship leader. Once again, going very, very quickly, but now both backing off and indeed coming into take lane. Zarco puts it all by a quarter of a second from Boy Martin. 131.4 for Zarco. Just clear on the line how far away we are from optimal conditions. The all-time on record here. Moved to Mourinho last year on his way to pole position at 129.9. Charlie is Boy Martin. On the slide lace last year by his own admission, admitted he was fighting for the World Championship with Bagnaia. There were times when he let the pressure get to him. Of course, he'll be using all of that knowledge, all that experience from 2023 to make sure that he doesn't crack, he doesn't buck up. It's a replay of Martin just running off circuit. Sean Zarco's a good look behind him as well. Those two, of course, potentially for Martin was, of course, for maybe a mid-131. Fully advanced it, and also near Bagnaia weekend, the 4th time in the last 5 that Boy Martin is at a pound of second place in the Zoba sprint and a Grand Prix. There's that consistency, but just seen him establish that 24-point lead in the World Championship. Stood in for another above the screen is Miguel Oliveira and Harrington's just a precautionary check in the Circuit Medical Centre after his bruising eyesight on the exit of turn 4. As we look at Marc Marquez there. On the Cosini racing Ducati GT23. He still says he's a rank outsider in this championship battle. He keeps trotting out the line. I'm accomplishing something I wanted to accomplish in this first year of the Ducati. All the boxes have been ticked. He says that was completed when he won that first Grand Prix, the 1,043 days in Aragon. Not been completely 100% convinced that I believe him. I do feel though that in a long shot to Marquez, 60 points behind Martin in the championship. The problem is, Lewis, when you look at the likes of Bagnaia, Martin and Bastianini in the title hunt, a bad day for those three is 12th or 5th It's so hard to claw back the chunk of points that Marquez does. I mean, he's really reliable, but have a couple of days after running back in the hunt because if it covers on as is, it's going to be a very big ass to do so. Right back in the temperature. And we've seen a few times on the course of this first year for him on a Ducati motorcycle that he's talked down his expectations, but generally when he does that, he ends up proving absolutely right. One thing he does have to improve upon this year is his qualifying. If he is to challenge the championship, he can't keep starting off the front 2 rows. He's done that 8 times in 2021. That me or Marty Grand Prix last weekend, what a show it was from the right of looking out on the screen. Well, those wings are pairing with the swing out, but it's just wouldn't lose, hasn't it, once again? Right hand side that, I'm happy to quite a while. I'm surely getting a decimal message about that very, very quickly, but take nothing away from our Diablo, who rode and liked the devil, did he? It was only 5 days ago. Should have been shift plane. She took the checkered flag in 7, put her up promising signs. And for the practice week, have a hard to let's get some dogs. The foot lion are done. Enjoy sun. Yes, he does. We're on the pit wall, so I might get a bit noisy, but my own Esmet Bert just did walk there and ride broke Bobby and yeah, just being there over on the left weekend. But my speed the base and well, just the BP specially for Fabio because we lost to position the last 2 corner, mainly the last corner, and we had to say that this is okay. We're gonna starting for him. All that had to be checked that the distance between him and the leader. Then we have seen it was if you got. It was a big damage. It was the information. Now we got happy. I want them to be. I won't say that. You can make problem. First one, he don't do that on it. But water. That's really a good weekend for us. A really good step forward. We're obviously making progress. Yama obviously working very hard. Aims behind the scenes. What I noticed in Mizuno was the top speed would come down, but he went faster. So what needs to be the flag that there's handling better. Yeah, when she will be with us, that we lost us on top speed that by got back some basically was missing yes the beginning of this year. It's the first now it's a good reference because now we know covered by she turned in front of people, which I'm also following Renee, so that's now it's good. And now they are working in his way. You know, we are then what would he? Everybody said that's no we like that. That's they beat the run specification. We are going that direction. Well, yeah, we throughout our career we would have experienced it as well. Both of us that when machines landing well, it that balance. And they handed with, so it's really tricky to get both. Really thank you for your time and good luck this weekend as well. Thanks to the thanks very much, Simon Thirst, to my Marigata, long and optimism around for this San Francisco breeze of the seas. This, you know, while I've been making prohibition 7 yard last few weeks, I got experience to back. After the engine spec he tried, it was on a pistol 7 different. Engine at the season so far, of course, the big off-track news in Mizuno and last weekend was the fact that, and confirmation, the gossip that they were total working, they have new tech strategy, plans afoot, plans all the way, there'll be no engine to be thrown away, that'll be what's wrong with Alex Rune, just to give an indication of how popular Fabio is, then this Tottenham Lord, it was great in the pre-event press conference, the second that he attended yesterday, where working but he's injured and was sitting that finished his bad. It's female fan. Premier the Club Laro. Then he won with 1,000 Puritans just to come and see Tabia Kulduara race here in Indonesia. That is dedication, that is love to Motogp, and that's why we love coming to the Mandalika International Circuit. It is its founding first sub 131 lap of the weekend so far. And 130.902 has put him top on the leaderboard by over half a second. Of course, all of it gets laid down with the shack bits. Lead up to lap corner by corner. These lap times I go to drop quite considerably. Nevertheless, a bit of a shot to the arm for Frankie Morbidelli. You will find out at the end of the session if French Morbidelli is in our top war, but there's only a long by so far right it is. Run some fresh rubber at it later in this session because he's already well on the way to improving on that 135.9 curling halfway around. And one here's the rider who he replaced at the top of the standings, Siaran Langsung, who was using Bobby Maltese quite a handy reference around this Mandalika circuit. Balls Plago crashed and abrasive corners. Martin, one of the teammates here last year, we had that finish. But you got the stereo of Bobby Martin, man from only watching on from me. Cern is strong, didn't put this on his teammate, pressing into the zone gravel track that he just vacated. Was the World Championship lead for all the 23 hours. 1 year ago here in Mandalika was held it for a lot longer this season, and certainly feels like a much top on front position for Pecco Bagnaia. Martin has spoken on many occasions this season of the greater maturity that he carries now through this season. Offensive wall on a Sunday since the French Grand Prix Le Mans all the way back in May, but what he's done so well is in third is wrapping up the podium. He's had double figures now at second place. He must have had 11 of them across sprints and the races, and since his last victory on a Sunday back in the French Grand Prix, and that's why he's still keeping Pecco Bagnaia at arm's length in this type of checks. Now winning 9 since Le Mans, 22 podiums in 28 events so far this year, and that's not to niggle, you feel, Everway Marty. He has gone such a long period in this championship without a Sunday victory. You look at Pecco Bagnaia has won as many races so far in 2024 as what Roy Martin has in 68 MotoGP stars. Martin has 7 wins throughout his Premier Class career. Bagnaia has 7 wins so far in this season alone, so you do feel that Roy Martin, second place, so pretty very significant in building his championship charge. Which is getting impression from speaking of all after they wanted their second place. He's getting a little bit sick and tired, especially the way you lost. The way you lost last weekend certainly smarted. It was controversial talking point. Well, what cares, of course, and that's always pretty thoughtful. He said, no problem, nothing wrong with the overtake at all. As long as you in between the white lines when you completed it. Of course, Prestige, he took his storage in the rigorous defence of the leads more. He did just briefly one off, so get between turns 4 and 5. Therefore, MotoGP stewards looked at it, said, no problem whatsoever. I think there was a last lap, a 5-30 victory, of course. And then Prestige, then they told Oxford, as the identical, he's still marching in the World Championship. They went point. Priceless of the displays of the season. And where is the beast actually? Just outside the top 10 in 11th place. Of course, the MotoGP winning on the last 5-year-old place. Just to the start. Maybe a little bit more consistency in terms of top 3 finishes. And then he's been supremely consistent in terms of top 5 top 6s. But he turned a few more than 56 places into the top flues of the years. So I've only found that right away you get the one Saranti, the Bagnaia ahead of him was what made the difference in Misano 2. It's a coincidence that Bashidi's last 2 front row starts in MotoGP City races with 4 immense victories. And he does himself up there at the start of the race. He generally finds himself there at the end of it. And you have that sense of inevitability if he was up Langhorn and not he did certainly John to keep it to high for as long as he did. And then actually not only deciding on the final lap, but he was simply not simpling on second place. And it's cost. And Beast came here last year, and they did back to the bruise, didn't they? It was this return to Matishun after he was devastated at the multiple rider pilot. that first corner in Barcelona. We was 7th in the sprint, 12 months ago, 8th in the Grand Prix. He has earned a long lap for this in the special. That in 2022. And that started 5th in the grid. And then that's an inaugural Mandalika Grand Prix with doors Sydney to natural rain. You just could not see it there. He was stuck in the mid-pack. The spray come in as my boys right back this side. Top 2. I knew I had beat the scene by the Marquez siblings. It's great to see the competition Alex Marquez close to me in the mark. I mean, Alex took checking flag in 9th place, but thanks to the pretty racing boss, Callan. But no one there is Maverick Vignoles. Was clearly standing out right out for the Duali factory in this morning's opening session of this 15th round of 20 in 2020. Thorns do riders now at Down Circuit for their customary start session. Akimon Delhi will come to the practice start session, leading P1. It's obviously a practice start session. Stop! It's the process at the first of the feet. It's level nothing. Strong this morning, to be honest. Second quickest, 1:12.910. One of our 2 riders that found a sub 1:31 lap this morning. And look at Marini. Good to have a look at me, that's a lot more. I haven't seen much at Lee on screens so far this year. 12th over line he was 5 days ago with Mazzano. And as things at Bashman's over for him, and I'll be asking 2-1-3. As I mentioned this morning, Sonic gone through just a few positive signs, some shoots of recovery. No arrow really was working in Mazzano. And well, just like to think it dragged me Michaeli and Giants Arco, but the positive and smiling up that Wednesday last weekend. Except what I was going to say is the biggest positive taken out of Mazzano, the 2 races there, is all Lloyd. For the first limited long tour in that, and I'm showing the positive things, and there is some problems, which is brave. Been waiting for that for a long time, and it didn't much out of them to ride it, and not be understated. Yeah, great news. It was 11th place for me, which was his best results of the season's best since that 5th. Swung wide in the Auckland did Grand Prix last year. Now, with the Knights Nathan in his time, first second, he's going to flinch in, made the turn, Wazoo. Then he's going to come insurance for me now. This is Simone Libera, guidance for him, Phil, whilst the rear this morning. Second that fracture right wrist. Keeping the way out, one against the shows in the machines of the factoring Ducatis today. The first time I've seen, on the Menmacy, a hip shield on the inside. That's much like the Preneur Bad than Yamaha historic full aluminium wood mixed under there when you curl it and all. But that's the 12 feet from front accents we were in definitely being sheet so you can see that this shoe off that radiates of those distances and say there's like 2,000 degree and they're running above 600 usually. Also, the legend net so close to the wheel and the rim, hitting that on a front rim up the inlet and the front tire. So, trying to deflect some of the pink. And I've heard from engineers that have had it for a while on their machines that have create some problems because their P test has gone somewhere and they can't get it out, which causes the pads to be wrong, the caliper to be wrong. And but extra to the front tire have been walking in the faster consumption of the pads once they get up letting oil, but and maybe they fade to that. that temperature and temperature and sound full, especially with what we just said, 60. That's 60. Yeah, very much 60. Now, yeah, I was only going to do a concert. We're only going to get, yes, 61 degrees was the track temperature when it kicked off. Now this practice session was the sizzling temperature, the happening temperature and the surface temperature. One of the most difficult tests of the season for both Bobby Boxer this weekend, and of course, 3 Grand Prix in this Spyway Tour. Do tape this to very wide west here in Indonesia, of course, then 2 additional stopovers in Asia, in Thailand and in Malaysia. I'm sure actually the time used. They're going to Japan right now as well. Right 20. I mean, I think we're all looking forward to it, maybe expecting him to pull off somewhat actually. He'll be able to pull the wins in Indonesia, but still, having a very welcome time of year. I think the mountains the tape, so they might have been waiting so long that to be really chummy flight with a fully pilot, and if we go a bit of a breather from the bottom of this. Of course, this flying lane tour sign there, it can be very unpredictable, but changeable weather conditions, changing Brent levels. Tracks a lot different from these lines than used to what they've got up in Europe as well. Big faster tracks. So there's a proposition is six loops. Yeah, and new watches in conditions, mainly I mentioned the couple of things on Atberg, Sitchabad. On this trip we see a lot of weather condition being wind safe and wind up. Whereas Augusta, of course, has just got that size down. And Nervy has just set the fastest time of Augusta. I think it's flying. It was over 3/4 in a second clear to that turn 1, isn't it? At the end of that lap, and the sector 1 gap, while it was going to split. So he just 50 meters backwards. He just set the fastest time of the session. 1:31.014 tips and into this corner. Imagine. Yeah, there it does. Yeah, there it goes. Strip him, I won't know. It should have been new. Actually, gravity has just forgotten the petrol cost of that. So some confidence, you can see was running a very strong pace on straight away into the 131s. Foster then crashes up the first quarter. He's not able to pick up that gas coefficient as well, so he took it away from the scene of the car. But with Fontaine, that was what basically the onward from the circuit. Frame by a million to interpret them to find out what an inch here it stood at. And the big one here, except that we've already been modeled. Like I'm doing it there, and the bus for trains on it. Just to red, I'm not far from the end. We'll see. Keep on the 1 lap. Not being resurfaced, but they resurfaced the original time. So that was very low through it. And now if you have a look at it, when you see it, I mean, what bring your surface up there. Then the thing that reminded me of this, all these updates was last year they said that Thailand told me that there was a few points when the bikes ended up from crashes. And the shown things, the different things, marshals are improved was G-Fire way. So the other flag was out too long, and because of that, nobody which the market said that all the places that could have some the extra 6 points from the fence, so the marshals can come from a shorter distance and from the bike, a shorter distance nearly fades out. And this time, yeah, of course, we came back here and changed feature, and since then they've been looking at ways to improve it. I'm making this Mama James doing what he does so well. Look at his mechanics there with full bends that are about to have to do in the power job. I wonder if I was expecting Mark Marquez saying that. Well, it's because he's Mark Marquez. That was right out of his back taffler, wasn't it? All the smuggling that is of the Honda days. Look at this in the turn 10 he goes. And just watch this front tug. There he goes. Sort of the dark riding sleeve, no air spirit. Oh, okay, coming off. Yeah, front tire and me slider, and I see I maybe got the knee slider, but all the way around. I mean, look at that. He somehow set up. It's brilliant. That was great. That was an old school Marquez Sables. They got the true 10. Second gear, about 88 trying from us now up through the pad into turn 10, and Marquez this morning thinking, look down here, I'll crash, but now he somehow sticks it up when he did double egg tunnels. This morning thinking, that to anybody else in this MotoGP field that is a crash. You can see the face of this Mazingi mechanics. They thought he was Charlie, we all thought he was down, but my Bartez twing his off and setting up a phenomenal rescue, a phenomenal save, and he swings up wide. He's straight away back to control as I think he can do. I paid the less foreigning going down and picking up where that track isolation was down there 30. The unfortunate news, of course, Medel Oliveira. She didn't know less in this moment at V1 section. Let's get the late version from Champion Governor. Yeah, down there with David A eventually, just to get the very late drift on Miguel. How is it? Yeah, Miguel looked awful. The bench and went to medical center, and from the first big survey they could see that his faction broke leg, right wrench, and then once another better stand, so Maui eating ring, lost the ball, big strand, understand more for that over the angle, smooth the punning, what is kicking his what about is the next step. Well, it's right, me might acquire surgery, but let's wait for the scan to be done. And then we'd fly back to the 8th, and of course, when I miss Japan for sure. They might stay at the watch no night. Jamie, if that is the right. And only if the seniors, I mean, the doctor says something serious, so now that there's still markets, I'll make which, but they both British racers coming up slowly. But he's what it is, and now we have two managers left. I always say, no Miguel here, no Miguel in Japan is the party bird, there's Sabanori to play for Japan. Yeah, to be honest, we're looking about, we're checking with Aprilia whether maybe we would like to have the second bike in us in Japan already, and if Salvador is available, we might have him there, but it's not, I'm working on that and see if it's just possible. Thanks, David. Hey, get up after Miguel. Thank you. Yes, thanks very much, Jack. Thanks to Dante Brady as well. Yeah, speed and recovery. It's Miguel Oliveira. So the initial reports from the medics, Tracy Oliveira. It does sound like it's got a serious fracture and it's not right wrist. So sad all out to this weekend. Why back obviously to Europe tonight? Maybe to undertake the surgery back in Portugal. So the unfortunate news for Oliveira. We just saw that on board with Pedro Acosta, who really bad fights, a good fight that is. Once he that yes, that's machine so he signed up, but unfortunately mission failed. Big start to this Sabino Indonesian Grand Prix to train the Tanak Racing. What would that he was fastest this morning? Martin was third, but the moment and nothing happens up too. Very, very early up. Of course, we're only about a quarter of the way through this hour-long session. Boy, Martin, no one could particularly have there, was it? And shaking the head, the shoulders. For all the action heads and second half of the session, Matt, while they're all trying to set up work and longer runs, etc., trying to get ready for this time and set kind of the end. If it's all right with you, I was going to mention about the communication. Ted is not using the donuts in the headset with the microphone. Getting Ting Wong minutes and Frenchie there. Christian there's the headset and mic, and it's I got asked to do a play on it, and it doesn't sound very exciting. Mark, yes, there in surprise once I asked 3 different team managers how their system works. Now he does see Mark using it now. So to give you an idea, the main reason they're using this for balls. Because it's saying to no one having come up face to face and yell at each other, and then, sometimes learns the meaning. Things might want the same. And I'm really being that when doing it all, as you just mentioned when we were off air a moment ago, once those points and you're sitting at it, and then building confidence on that, you can create a thing that I'd say that is like the old Mark on the Honda, isn't it? He thought it was going to be the beach at one point there, didn't he? Well, that's how we go in that right elbow. How many times down the years, look at it right near that. Some pulling the right round left, you noticed, sometimes some hard into the ground that pulls this light around, and where the leather infringement, not to the end design, look at that, tip in it, resulted in a Neil Nation to the glider on the front. When that happens, so yeah, the big strings in the sport, the original reason, and the big one is the noise. So you can imagine if a mechanic that was working with Tobias out the back of the garage. He's not seeing what's going on. If he's got the headset on, and the crew chief can tell him, look, as per plan, we need the Wasok Maria set at this pressure, you know, and when he comes in, or he can say, no, we're not going with medium, and so, well, he doesn't have to run around and talk French to lanes. You can hear it on there, so basically, we found out that what French effectively, not French manager, communications are key to tips, because at the end of the day, it helps not only for the problems to need to pay years and center, but it helps and finds maximum performance, you know, from veterans. And so how Woodhips is urgent, International Riders Team Association, they engage from the American authorities 2 channels per thing. When they have potential channels for things, and then basically between that is a like the rider, so radio communication is forward. And then so all the teams use that tool differently. Really interesting conversations I had with them why, and but they all.
Jadi seandainya tanggal 7 mama transfer kerja sama kau 600.000 uang kantong sebulan cukup lah ya.
Menikmati setiap suapan sambil menikmati sensasi yang berbeda.
Kalau praktek pakai,
Di sini cuma ada kuliner yang lezat.
kalau uang buat kau kasih tahu lah sama mama biar ku transfer, jangan sama dari uang kantong lagi bikin.
Food travel.
Video. Udah habis MotoGP.